Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about every single Minecraft mob in the game. Now this is just mobs only, so no characters, alright? So the the Arch Illager doesn't count, any characters from Minecraft Story Mode doesn't count. So anyone that's considered a character does not count, but if it's a mob, then they don't count. So if it's a mob, it's a mob, but if it's a character, it doesn't count, okay? And yeah, so we're going to be starting with one more thing I did forget to mention, and I have to put this in real quick. Just because I say every Minecraft mob does not mean I don't miss some, so please don't get pissed off if I miss some, alright? Jeez, and this is not including any mobs that appear in other media. This is just talking about the games, alright? Just the games, nothing else. So no Minecraft movie, nothing else, just all the games. So if you see anything that comes from like merchandise or anything else, does not count. This is just the games. So yeah, let us first start with our first game. Editor Marcus here. Just realized I also forgot to mention that if you see a little red T next to a character, that means there is a toy of that character. So if you want that creature and as a toy, then you can find at least one piece of merchandise of a figure or whatever of that character onto the video. So our first game here is Minecraft, a classic game that everyone knows. It is the best-selling game of all time. 300 million copies this game has sold. Oh my god, how is that so many? That's almost the exact same population of America. It's hard for me to believe. That's almost the population of America that people have bought Minecraft. Just saying. And I don't even know if that includes China in that number. That might even not include China in that number. So the number might be even higher. Just to think about that. Basically all of America bought the game. Not literally. But imagine if that does not include China, then that could be double that. Just saying, all right? Anyways, so yeah. So I'm going to be splitting Minecraft in a couple of parts because, yeah. The first part will just be from the pre-game, before the game was fully released, to its release. Then it's going to be from 1.1 to 1.10, then from 1.11 to 1.20, and from everything else in between. So basically 4 parts. All right? So yeah, let's start with part 1. Here are the mobs from pre-alpha to 1.1. First, we have the lovely humans. Everyone knows them. And we're the first mob technically added to the game. I know, shocking, right? Then we also have the zombies, skeletons, creepers. And we also have... Then we have the spider, the pig, the sheep, the cow, the slime, chicken, gas, zombie pigman, squid, and the little wolf. Sorry, Dennis. And we have the cave spider, enderman, and we have the silverfish, which I did not know was a real creature till recently. Like a couple years ago, I did not know that was a real creature, but all right. We also have the blaze and the magma cube, the mushroom. We have the snow golem, which was the first golem of the game, and the villager, and finally the ender dragon. So with all that combined, that makes it 23 mobs in Minecraft from at this point. Let's see how high that number goes. Mobs from 1.1 to 1.10. First, we have the ocelot, cat, iron golem, my man, the wither, the second boss added to this game, and the wither skeleton, bats, which look different now. I like the new change they've added to it. Anyways, we also have the horse, the donkey, the mule, and we also have the skeleton horse, zombie horse, and we also have the guardian, the elder guardian, bunnies, the little adorable little things. We also have endermites, skulkers, and polar bears, sleighs, and husk. with all that combined, that makes that 43 mobs so far. So let's see how many more we're going to get. Now I have the mobs from 1.11 to 1.20. Now, first we have the Vindicator, the Evoker, the Vex, and then we have the Llama, and we have the Parrots. First, I think the first avian of this game, but anyways, and then we have Turtles, Dolphins, Drown, gosh dang, and we have Cod, Salmon, Pufferfish, and we also have Tropical Fish. Then we have Phantoms, the first mob boat creature, and we have Pandas, Pillagers, and we have Ravagers. Then we also have the Wandering Trader, Foxes, and we have Bees. Then we got the Hoglin, and the Zoglin, and then the Piglin, and then we have the Strider, then the Piglin Brute. Then we have the Axolotl, and the Glow Squid, the Goat, the Goat, it's the Goat. Then we also have the Frogs, and we have the Warden, everyone loves the Warden. Then we have the Allay, and the Camel, and we have the Sniffer. Then we have, oh, actually that's everything. So as of right now, that's 76 mobs as of right now. Let's see what's next. All right, from now we have all the mobs that were added from the first game drop from 1.21 to everything as of right now. So to start, first we have the Armadillo, then we have the Breeze, then we have the Bog Skeleton, the Creaking, and then finally we have the Firefly, which isn't technically its own mob-ish. It's technically part of a different, like a block, but the block like makes it out there. Yeah, it's hard to explain. But that is all of the mobs, which means as of right now, and not including any other future updates that are coming out, just all of that, no variants and everything, there are 81 mobs in this game, all right? There are no other things, so yeah. As of right now, that's all of it. So, yeah. And now it's on to the next game, which is Minecraft Story Mode. A game I'm sure a lot of you have heard about, and sadly, a lot of you can't play anymore because it got discontinued and everything. It's gone, kind of. But still, I love this game growing up. Growing up, I was enjoying this game. I never played Season 2. I want to, but, you know, me, I guess. Anyways, yeah, so I completely lost my train of thought. Let's start this with mobs from Story Mode. First up we have is the Witherstorm, a mob that a lot of people have heard about, and honestly, one of the coolest creatures in this entire franchise, I'm gonna be honest. Like, look, I love a lot of the stuff in this game, in this franchise, but let's be honest, this one right here is probably one of the coolest. I'm going to be honest. I mean, as a villain, sure, it's not really character-ish, but, you know, a villain that eats the world, literally, like, eats it, not like, oh, Galactus, like, oh, I'm going to eat the world, even though I don't actually take a bite out of it. This one does. So, yeah. And then that's the only one from Season 1. Yeah, there was, like, no new mobs in Season 1. Season 1 just had that one. Anyway, Season 2 added a lot. Like this giant gas, and the magma golem, and the icy golem, I guess. Bunch of golems. And then we also have the Prism Colossus, Sea Prism Colossus, this giant thing, which was all over the promotional art for like Season 2, yet was not really in that much of Season 2. Kind of weird, but you know, I do like the design. Looks pretty cool. Imagine if it fight the Witherstorm. That would be pretty cool, I would say. Just imagine it. I want you all to use your imagination. Use it all. Imagine what it would look like. God, the effects are terrible. Anyways, and next up is the Creeper. Creeper. It's like Spider and Creeper. It's a weird-looking creature. I find it interesting. Anyways, then we have the Icy Enderman. Just a white Enderman with a creeper face. Not the craziest design, but, you know, could always be worse.
And then we have an icy spider, which actually looks pretty cool, I'm going to be honest. I like the design for this thing. I want that in the games. In the main game. And then we have the prison slime. Just red slime. Nothing too crazy. You know, you've seen something like it before. And then we have the prison spider and the prison cave spider. Basically look like spiders, but just more red. So, you know. This one I find interesting was a prison zombie, which, you know, it's just a zombie. I just like how it looks. To me, it looks pretty cool. All right? So don't judge me. Then we have a choker. It's just the choker, but blue, which doesn't exist. That's epic. Then we have the prison golem, which is just like a security golem and stuff. And then we have the prismarine soldier. So, you know, just the soldier. Anyways, with all of that combined together, that's 96 mobs as of right now. That's pretty cool, I have to say. So let's go on to the next game. Minecraft Dungeons. A game that I really enjoy, actually. But before we begin with Minecraft Dungeons, I need to talk about a little tangent. All right, real quick. Just something I gotta mention real quick. So, I don't record these videos in one day. I record things in parts, usually because I'm very busy and stuff, all right? And one day I wanted to record. On the same day, I was also watching over someone's lizard. Someone's lizard. The lizard eats live crickets. And so I put a cricket in, ready for it to eat it. The lizard didn't want to eat it, really, for some reason. I don't know why. But it didn't matter why. Because the crickets just kept making that same stupid noise it did all day. So every time I want to record, the cricket would make that irritating, bone-crunching noise from 7 a.m. to 12 o'clock. And no matter what part of the house I was, everywhere I go, I can hear its stupid cricket noise. I hate that noise. Everywhere I go, I hear it now. No matter what I do, I hear it. I know what the cricket looks like. I hate that cricket. I hate all crickets. And now the next main villain of my webcomic I've been working on is going to be a cricket. Crickets will be the main villain of every story I write now. Because crickets. Yeah. Anyways, on to the game. Let's talk about the mobs. Mobs from dungeons. First, we got the clam. It's just a big clam. Then we got the key golem, another type of golem. And we got the tower keeper. Because they keep towers in their pockets, if you didn't know that. And you wouldn't know that unless you play the games or not. Then we got the wisp. And we got the piglin merchant. Big guy with a bone on top of the thing. It's kind of cool design. Then we got the Guardian Vex. I have no idea what their story is, but I want to know more. And we also got the Soul Wizard, because why not? And we got a ferret, because ferrets are fun. No, I'm just imagining people with ferrets like, oh, they're not fun at all. Everywhere I go, they're just there. They take everything. They're just a nightmare to have. Anyways, then we got ducks, because why not? Everyone loves ducks, right? Then we got the Emperor Penguin. It's a penguin. Wah, wah. And then we have the glowing monstrosity hedgehogs. They better add a blue version one day. If they ever add hedgehogs to the main game, they should totally add like a blue variant. Just because. Then we also have the mole, because I ain't no mole. Okay, fine. Then we got the Phantom Familiar. Then we got a raccoon, because I like the coon. It's like Cartman, you know, the coon. Get it? Anyway, yeah, so I forget it. And we got ravens. And we got royal penguins. And we got red pandas, because red pandas are cool. Then we got the skunk, the toucan, the ruby turtle, the necromancer, the sunken skeleton, the tower wraith, the enchanter, the gloomer. I'm pretty sure I said that name wrong, but who cares? And then we have the ice villager, mob boat loser, but hey, they got in the game. Wind caller, snarling, watchling, leaf, pink slime, whisper, whisper. You know, never mind. Fungus thrower, zombie fungus thrower, redstone cube, squid gloom, drowned necromancer, because why not? Then we have the endersent, wildfire, the ancient guardian. Then we got the tempest golem, and we got the treetop whisperer, and then we have the heart of ender, which I don't even know if I should really include this, because it's technically not a mob, it's a character. So I don't know if I should include it. I'm going to throw it in here just because, but technically not a mob. Though, if they ever add ender, like the full-on ender, not just the heart, what would he look like? I don't know, comment down below. And we got the Richard Breath, the jungle abomination. You know, that's the last word there is what they said when I was born. And then we got the redstone monstrosity, the mushroom monstrosity, and then we got the redstone golem, the cauldron, and then the last couple are something I did not know was in the game, which apparently there's like these things called ancient mobs, which is like beefed up mobs that you can summon. I did not know that existed in the games. Like, I did not know that. So apparently there's a couple. So there's a ton of them. I did not put them all in here because I did not know they existed. And I wanted to do more research, but I didn't have time for this video. So I'm just going to put these guys in here, even though they might technically count as characters, not mobs. But you know what? I'll just throw them on the screen here. I'm not going to say their names out loud, but just, hey, they might count as a character or a mob, depending on what you say they are. All right? Anyways, with all that together, that's 154 mobs so far. Wow, that's more than Pokemon had in Gen 1. And before you ask if I'm ever going to do an every single Pokemon video, I would. On the day I die. Not because I hate Pokemon, just because there's too many of them. Alright, let's go on to the next game. Minecraft Legends. A game that, well, didn't really do that well. I liked the game. I thought it was pretty good, but you don't know. Sometimes games don't do well. Well, it didn't do bad in terms of sales. It did do decently fine. It just wasn't as successful as some thought it would be. But hey, that's fine. Anyways, let's get on to the mobs. Mobs from Legends. First we have is the badger. Because why not badgers? And then we have the butterfly and the dragonfly. Then we have the rat. And then we have the big beak, the most creative name for every mob, for any mob, you know, the big beak. Makes perfect sense. Then we have the regal tiger, all right? And then we have the build-a-lay. So, you know, it's a build-a-lay. It's a yellow allay. Allay! Then we have the cobblestone golem. Then we have the grindstone golem and the mossy golem. Then we have the plank golem, the skeleton, which looks like a skeleton villager. So, you know, I'll put that in there as a new mob, because why not? Then we have the first of brick, and then we have the first of diorite, and then the first of oak. Then we have the first of stone. First of everything, apparently. Then we have the lava launcher, and the piglin builder, the picadillo, I don't know how to say the name right. Then we have the portal guard, and we have the spore medic, and then we have the seeker and the sporeback. Then we have the warboar, And then we have the ancient Hoglin, which only appears in the cutscenes and isn't really an enemy or anything to interact with. Then we got a hummingbird, because they hum a lot. Hum hum. And then we have the brilliant beetle, which is the final mob of this game. And yeah, with all of them combined together, we have 183 mobs so far in this game. We're almost close to the end, just one more game. Now join me for the final game, which is Minecraft Earth. A game that you can't play anymore. So if you want to play it, sorry, you can't even play it anymore. Anyways, yeah, it's a game that existed on the mobile phone. I don't know much about this game, really. I've never played it when it came out, so I don't know anything really about it. I just know it was a mobile game for the phone, and that's it, really. And I think it was augmented or something. I don't really know. So I'm sorry for all you Earth fans, but, you know, Earth's kind of a mid-planet anyways. I mean, ever heard of Sirius? Now, that's a cool-ass planet. Anyways, let's go on to the mobs of this game. Mobs from Earth. Get it? Let's begin. First we have is the Moo Bloom, a classic thing that everyone wants in Minecraft, you know, because everyone wants the Moo Bloom. Then we have the Cluckshroom. Almost said that wrong, but all right. Cluckshroom is just a chicken with mushrooms on it. What happened if you smoked that chicken? Anyways, then we have the Jumbo Rabbit, a giant rabbit, which kind of represents a type of rabbit called the German rabbit, I think it's called. I don't know exactly. Anyways, we got the Furnace Golem, a golem that shoots fireballs. Why is that not in the game? Then we got the Melon Golem. It's a melon. Very interesting. And then we got the Tropical Slime, because why not? Tropical. And then we have the Bone Spider, the Bouldering Zombie. Bouldering Zombie? Bouldering Zombie? Ugh, I can't see that shit. It's too hard for me to read. Then we have the Lumbering Zombie. So, yeah, basically a zombie that climbs walls and one zombie that throws flesh at you. Rotten flesh at you. Just to say that, you know? Why not? Then we have the Skeleton Wolf, Dan TDM, all right? Then we have the Villarich. And yeah, with all those combined together, that's 194 mobs all together. Unless. So, yeah, there's probably some more things I missed. Let's be honest, I already have a ton already in here, but there's a good chance that I missed a couple. So, while I'm editing this video, I'm just going to throw up a random image of some characters I missed, all right? Look at all of them right here. Don't know what you guys are looking at, but hey, did I miss 1, 2? How many did I miss? I have no clue, all right? I just threw them all together. Maybe there's a couple funny images in there. I don't know what you guys are looking at. You guys could be looking at anything. I have no idea what Future Me's doing. Hi there, Future Me. How's life doing in the future? Is she still alive? Anyways, so yeah, before we end this video, there's something cool I want to show you. Let's compare the amount of characters, mobs, of Minecraft compared to other video game characters that I've done already. Take a look at it all. These are... So, how do I explain this? I have done multiple videos like this before with other games, with FNAF, Bendy, and Poppy, of all their characters combined together in just one video just to show them all off. Now, I've definitely missed a couple in each video, and I've added some of them to this list, but still, here they all compare to each other in terms of scale and characters. So yeah, in terms of all that, it's quite a bit. Minecraft, as we can all see, is decently big. It's average. It's above average size, Mom. Anyways, so yeah, that's everything. And yeah, I guess this is the end of the video now, huh? Is there any other franchises you want me to talk about? I could do any of them. I'll do all of them one day. Please, just tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. I ran out of ideas. What do I do next? What characters do I do next? What do I do next? So please, would you mind helping me out And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.
And please check out my webcomic. Bye-bye.